Hi guys, my name is Marissa. I'm doing my final presentation on police organ administration for Professor Barton's class. So I'll just go ahead and get started. First slide is generalists versus specialists. Specialists specialize in different types of law. They enforce or different types of activities it undertakes. They have knowledge and training in one specific area, while generalists have some aspects of knowledge and training in a bunch of different areas. An example of our specialists we have are FWC, which is Florida Wildlife Conservation, and the National Border Security. Our generalists would definitely be our sheriffs and local police departments. Types of patrol. We have a lot of types of patrol. We have foot patrol, which is the oldest method, and it still occurs in places such as strip malls. They have close contact with citizens, which is really good, but it's not so great when you have to conduct a chase, of course, because you're on foot. Once automobiles came into the picture, automobile patrol definitely took over, and it's definitely the most common now, you can tell. It doesn't give close proximity to citizens, which is definitely a disadvantage, but it is good in a chase. Bicycle patrol, believe it or not, is still common in a number of small towns. It makes officers more approachable because it is definitely easier for a citizen to approach a police officer that is in a polo shirt and shorts than in a uniform. It is good for when speed and stealth are needed. Mounted patrol is on a horse. It's good crowd control, and its height makes it better to observe the crowd and be able to tell when somebody's doing something that they shouldn't be. There are many others, including water. Water patrolling is on lakes and waterways. Canine assisted is when it searches suspects, dogs search for drugs, bombs, anything for public safety. Special terrain. Some terrains do not allow certain vehicles, so we have to use motorcycles and ATVs. And here's a collage of pictures of all of the different types of patrolling. How to write a good police report. Alright, this is very important because you don't want to go into a courtroom and the case be thrown out because your police report is bad. So the first thing you want to do is take good field notes. It's very handy when you go to sit down and write your actual report. You're going to want to write down questions that have come into your mind through the whole investigation. Make any observations and write about any interviews that you conducted. Establish elements of crime. Make sure you catch every single detail because everything must be proven without a reasonable doubt. Include exculpatory evidence, so anything that's incriminating, anything that may be used, you definitely want to write it down. You want to describe it in vivid detail. CYA, it stands for cover your own assets. Describe everybody's behavior, especially your own, because the first thing that a defense attorney is going to want to do is attack your personality, your behavior, say that you did something wrong to encourage whatever happened. So you're definitely going to want to cover your own butt. The long haul. This paper is going to go through 50 or more hands. It's going to be read, it's going to be criticized, and you don't want to be the one that misspelled anything or used bad grammar or anything like that, even if you have to look over it a million times. And this slide is actually a picture of a police report template. They're going to look different, according to police departments. They're going to have their logo on them, all of that. But this is basically the structure that it goes by. Citizen support. The biggest factor in American policing today, something to be reckoned with, most definitely, because for every 400 to 500 citizens, we only have one police officer. So you don't want them to not be on your side. Citizen support helps catch crimes that law enforcement officers can't always see, because no one's going to just jump out and do something, incriminating um, out in public. So if, you know, you get anonymous tips from citizens that support officers and what they do and everything like that, then that's definitely helpful. And then that's just a picture of a group of people that got together and showed their support for the police. Dealing with the media. We all know every time we watch movies or watch the news, media is definitely a big factor in policing. Unfortunately, they don't always get the facts straight. They always misconstrue things, and they're always going to look through the for the dark side of policing, because honestly, that's what makes the best story. Some departments have hired liaisons to deal with these problems. They assist in preparation of press releases that present the agency side of the story, and they don't give any leeway or any chance for the media to misconstrue any facts. Some police departments, not many, but some, use a public information officer, which is basically a spokesperson for the police department, and any information gathered from the media goes through this person. And then this is just a picture of the officer dealing with the media and all the inquiries and everything. Okay, guys. Now my next slide. My PowerPoint is almost over. I just wanted to include another slide kind of supporting our police officers, because honestly they do a job that most of us don't want to do. And I think it's really important to show your support. So this next slide is actually a picture of Deputy Wilson, who was shot and killed on duty in Port Charlotte, Florida 2 years ago. And if you just stick around for another minute, there's just an audio clip that went with it. And just take a moment of silence to appreciate all of those that go out and risk their lives and maybe possibly not seeing their family again for the protection of you. And that goes for any military out there as well. 100% support. It just makes the biggest difference to know what they do is appreciated. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy. Alright, that's the end. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.